Hi there, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name's Jenny and this is the Darkest Light Oracle. We're going to be jumping in today and doing a tarot reading for the collective. So let's take a listen here and see what kind of messages are going to come through in our reading today. So let's see. All right, so we've got, in our past, we've got the Four of Cups, Page of Wands, and the Five of Wands. So, I feel like someone was really, fighting with themselves. We've got some inner conflict going on, and I feel like this could also be, a decision that was needing to be made. Well, actually, we've got the Four of Cups here. So, lots of choices. None of them seem to be good, though. So, maybe you didn't make a decision at all then. Maybe that is where you're at now. But either way, we've got the Page of Wands. So, this was a time of growth. And I feel like whatever these choices were, they were leading to more growth. Maybe just the inner turmoil, right? The conclusions that came up during that time, that all also helped you to grow. But the other thing with this Page of Wands is this was a really vital time in your life, right? It was maybe a turning point, but there was also kind of this spark, right? You were feeling really alive. So I feel like these decisions were exciting, right? It was a very possibly exciting time. And all of the decisions maybe seemed really good. And any of them could have turned out very well. So now we're in an interesting place. We've got the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So we've got an interesting pairing here. So we've got the, on the masculine side here, we've got the King of Cups. He's a lover, all about like those actions behind love, very affectionate, loving masculine figure showing up. And then with the Queen of Wands, we've got kind of this really feisty, fiery, passionate energy. Together, this is beautiful, right? If this is a couple, they work well together. I'm getting very beautiful vibes about this. But I'm also getting I'm also getting like a stagnant energy feeling. Like, there's something about this where, yes, it works well, but, there are times when maybe we've got too many emotions or too much fire, right? Depending on what it is. And I'm getting this feeling like there is maybe a relationship that is needing some fire in the right spots, if that makes sense, right? So with that being said, we've got the Death card. So this could be pointing at an actual, a breakup or separation in someone's life. The other thing that it could be pointing at is a transformation or rebirth, right? So it depends on what part or rather, depends on how it resonates with your situation. But for some people, for someone out there, they're going to recognize that there is some sort of stagnant energy, or maybe these two energies have just become very comfortable with each other, right? So it's getting a little boring. So they may take, someone may take steps to maybe you'll go someplace, right? Well, there is a horse in the Death card. So, maybe you decide to take a trip, rekindle your romance. For some people, though, this is the breaking point, and we've got the Death card showing up in your present. So Very interesting, because in the future, we've also got the Queen of Cups showing up. So on the, very, very loving, nurturing energy. So however this resonates, someone's showing up to be the nurturer, and someone that is watching this reading more than likely is definitely a water sign or a fire sign. So those water signs are going to be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. The fire sign is going to be Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. But we've got those two signs. We've got 2 court cards each for those. So somebody in here is got to be one of those 2 signs, or have major placements, or dealing with somebody that is one of those 2, one of those either air or fire signs. But here we've got the water sign, and this person here is definitely going to be feeling the emotions, right? And like I said, depending on your situation, it's going to get very emotional for different reasons. But either way, this is a beautiful card, right? This is about emotional stability. Right now in this situation, that could be part of the issue, is that there is not emotional stability. That is going to be coming in the future. And so we've also got the 5 of Swords and the 6 of Swords. So somebody is going to be leaving something behind, right? Something is, right now with the Death card, something is changing or transforming or being reborn, depending on the situation. But somebody is going to be walking away from something that isn't working, right? There's some sort of conflict that's going to be happening, and somebody's going to be leaving something behind, right? Like I said before, this could be an actual breakup, and that's what these cards signify. But since they're both swords, it could also be a way of thinking, right? In order for this to reach this beautiful, loving, emotionally stable place, maybe someone needs to change their mind and change their their actions, right? So that's the other part of it. Finding a better way, leaving behind those old beliefs, old ideas, whatever, right? I feel like it's some sort of actions that I'm being called to, right? Those actions of love, that King of Cups card. Maybe you're not very romantic, right? Maybe you don't believe that those actions really matter, like buying flowers, right? That is something that some people never buy their partner flowers, or give gifts, they don't, they're not, that's just not what they do. Maybe your partner, though, really likes when you do that. So there is, conflict, possibly miscommunication about the way that you show love. Maybe they don't receive it the way that, you mean it. So that is the other thing, right? Maybe you got to start buying gifts or doing things to show your feelings in a way that the other person, that translates to love to that other person. So very interesting message here for the collective. So let's go ahead and we're going to see what kind of challenges are coming up. Now, this doesn't have to be love for everybody, but it's giving me a strong love vibe. However, could also be work or someone creating something. We've got a lot of wands here. So this could even be, like creating a business, creating a family, creating something in your life, right? That involves emotions, right? That is close to your heart. So let's take a look at these challenges. And then I do also want to say that if this video is resonating, go ahead and give it a like. You can also leave me a comment and let me know. And if you're not yet a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. All those things really help out the channel, and I appreciate it. So thank you. So Yeah, it's interesting. Oh, and we've got the Page of Cups. Definitely some water signs. We've got lots of water signs here. Or just a very emotional situation or something that's close to your heart, like I said before. So we've got in our challenge area, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. So she's a very abundant, stable card, right? So there could be something with money here. So, you know, maybe if this is a love card, maybe money or career, something like that, maybe that is a sore spot, right? This is a card that's all about abundance, right? Abundance in all ways, stability, growth, all of those things or any of those things are a challenge right now and that are kind of working against you. And then the other thing is this Eight of Wands, which is really interesting. It means that things are moving forward. And so for someone that's a challenge, maybe, you know, this could be a new relationship. And the fact that things are moving forward could be part of the challenge is, you know, maybe it's moving faster than you're ready for or vice versa, slower, right? Could be the speed, could also just be that you have to continue to grow and change with the situation as it grows and changes. So very interesting. So the other interesting thing is your guidance. We've got two aces, beautiful guidance, right? This is really pointing at great opportunities, right? With this Ace of Pentacles, this, you know, could be career related, money related, right? New opportunities, investments, right? Spirit is saying that now is the time to take those opportunities, to do those investments. Maybe even, you know, if you've been looking at maybe switching careers, you know, this would be a good time to do that with this Ace of Pentacles. And then we've got this Ace of Cups. So it's saying, yes, take the new opportunities, but make sure that they are in alignment with your heart, where you're headed, right? If this is relationship, where is this relationship headed? Make sure that the things that you're bringing into your life and the new things that you're starting are working with that, right? The other part of this is to be grateful, right? Make sure that you're filling up your cup as well. If this is a love situation, maybe it is harder to it is harder to give when your cup is empty, right? So make sure that you are filling up your cup as well. So very beautiful, beautiful guidance here today. So collective, I hope that you were able to get something out of that. Thank you so much for watching this, and I will see you next time. Bye.